Hello, students. This is the video lecture and syllabus quiz. So it is both a video lecture and it's also a syllabus quiz about JMS 494 for fall 2023. Okay, for fall 2023. Um, what is this class about? Well, the title suggests what the class is about: media, law, and ethics. Why is this stuff important? Well, if you're majoring in anything in the school of JMS, journalism, advertising, public relations, or media studies, the class is required. So it's important because it's required into discussion. But for many of y'all, I think you're probably maybe from outside the department or getting a minor in JMS, and maybe you don't necessarily want to work in one of the media industries. If you do want to work in one of the media industries, and I do like to use the plural, if you do want to work in one of the media industries and get some type of job where it is creating professional media content, whether that's advertising, public relations, journalism, maybe that's behind the scenes kind of stuff. If you want to get one of these jobs, when you're putting out information, you want to do it accurately and ethically, and you don't want to get in trouble. You don't want to get in trouble with your boss. You don't want to get in trouble with the public. And just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something, right? Just because you're legally allowed to publish some information, maybe there could be some negative ramifications or even accidental negative ramifications if you publish false information. Um, so I think it's very valuable to learn this information if you want to work in one of the media industries. And even if you don't want to work in one of the media industries, it's good to know about it because it helps you become a discriminating and more discerning consumer of information, right? Not everything that's out there is true. So you want to be able to evaluate, put some context, and just be a better educated person. I mean, that's what it comes down to. You want to be a better educated person. Okay, first of all, I'm Professor Arsenault. I'm doing the video lectures. You're going to see my face all semester. Hopefully, you like it. If you hate me, hey, I'm the one. But many of y'all will be meeting when we meet in our individual face-to-face groups with people other than me. Okay, so I'm creating a video lecture that kind of goes over the whole class, but with the understanding that some of you will be meeting. When you meet face to face, you will be meeting with people other than me. Okay, so let's go over some policies here. And there are questions embedded in this. There are questions embedded in this. Let's go over a few things. Okay, this is the very important information. Email your instructor via Canvas inbox. Okay? If you have a question about grades, extension, whatever it is, clarification, email your specific instructor. Okay. If you are meeting with me uh, once a week when we have our face-to-face meeting, then you can email me. Otherwise, please email your specific instructor. All the contact information is going to be in the syllabus, but Canvas inbox is the way to go. Canvas inbox is the way to go. It really helps all of us keep our emails organized. Okay, so if you want to reach your instructor for JMS 494, use Canvas inbox. Grading, video lectures. I'm going to talk about those in a moment. That's 25% of the grade. Pack back. This takes the place of a discussion board and is a way to sort of facilitate engagement. There's going to be 13 pack back assignments total. We're only going to count 11. So if you fall asleep one week, miss one week, traveling, that's okay. Just do your best. There is a participation rubric in the syllabus that clearly spells out what do we mean when we ask for a high level of participation. Simply showing up, sleeping in the back of the class, not saying anything doesn't really count as participation. Okay, but do take a look at that rubric. There are going to be 3 exams. I'm going to talk about the exam policy in a moment. We're not really having a final exam as such, but there are 3 exams spaced out over the semester. The lowest grade is dropped. And there is a final paper. Instructions are going to be posted very, very early in the semester. It's just one kind of couple pages, not a big deal, that deals with First Amendment. That will be explained very, very quickly. Very soon, you'll see the instructions showing up. And there is something called SONA. By now, I think most of y'all are familiar with SONA, but I will go over SONA and what we mean by SONA. That's 3% of the grade. A minor thing, which means we want you to do it, but it's not a make or break kind of thing. Shouldn't stress you out too much. This is the textbook. If you are in equitable access, if you have opted into equitable access, you'll have access to the textbook. If you're not in equitable access, you're going to have to find the textbook through some other means. We don't care how you get it. We don't get any extra money, if you buy it from the bookstore or if you find a PDF online, however you want to get it, just get the textbook. Okay, what about these video lectures? What about these video lectures? Okay, if you're watching this video lecture syllabus quiz, your video lectures are due Thursdays at night, 11:59 p.m. Thursdays, 11:59 p.m. That's end of day Thursday. So complete the video lectures before you come in for the Friday meeting. Got it? Before you come in for the Friday meeting, the video lecture for the week should be completed. Now, on the video lectures, we have taken the time to set it so that words, sort of the subtitles, are going to appear on the screen. If the subtitles don't appear on the screen and you want them to appear, okay, if you want them to appear, the CC button right here, it's the CC button in the bottom right, click that. That should bring up captions or subtitles. I always get confused about that, but words on the screen. We do this for purposes of accessibility, or maybe if English is not your first language. Okay, we want to make the classes accessible and make the knowledge available to everyone that we can. Okay, and I find it kind of helpful sometimes. There is a Word document that's posted as well. So for every video lecture, there's a corresponding Word document which has the relevant points, some specific page numbers from the textbook. If you see a page number in the notes, that corresponds to the latest edition of the textbook, the ones that we have assigned to you. That's just to, facilitate note taking. You could use these, as a study guide for the exam or to help make your notes for the exam. So that's why we put the lecture notes up there. And also, just so you know, there's an option on Canvas to download in alternative formats. One of those is actually an MP3. It's an automated sort of AI voice that will read the lecture notes to you. So if you think you might find that helpful, you could download the notes as an audio file. Okay. Again, this is all in the spirit of accessibility. There's 3 exams given in class. Yes, a lot of the work for this class is done online, but for exams, we're going old school. You actually come in and do the exams in a face-to-face setting, kind of old-fashioned. Maybe you remember back in middle school or high school doing this. But you can bring in 1 page of notes. They have to be handwritten notes, your handwriting, just regular size piece of paper, front and back. You can write as small as you want. You're the one who has to read this stuff, so they're your notes. And we will provide study guides before the exam, so you kind of know what the important stuff is. That's really to help you learn the material, and see the dates in the syllabus. Okay, there's 3 exams. They're given in the class meetings, but see the dates in the syllabus so you know when those are coming. Okay, so you know when those are coming. A previously scheduled airline flight is not a valid reason for missing the exam. Okay, working an extra shift at the restaurant, that's not a valid reason. Okay, the exams are important. We want you to come and take those when they are scheduled. Pack back worth 15% of your grade. I'm going to talk about that in a moment. Now, when is the pack back stuff due? If you are watching this video lecture syllabus quiz, it's due Thursday at 11:59. Thursday at 11:59. That's before you come in for the face-to-face meeting. Okay. So just like the video lectures, you complete that stuff before you come in for the face-to-face meeting. What you need to do is post a question, not just a comment about the reading. You need to post a question and then respond to 2 other questions. So you will be responding to your classmates' questions. Everything you post needs to meet a minimum curiosity score of 50. The system will tell you if you don't have the right curiosity score or if you've met that threshold. Writing 2 or 3 words is not going to do it. You need to write 2 or 3 sentences to get the curiosity score. Also, having a link to an outside citation, a reference, that will help as well. And if you have questions about Packback, And if you have questions about packback, none of the instructors facilitate packback. I mean, we facilitate it by, kind of steering you in that direction, but we're not the ones to answer technical questions, things about that. Now, Sona. Okay, Sona is something that goes throughout the entire semester. I'm assuming many of y'all know about it already, but if you don't, Sona is a way to organize human subjects to help our colleagues who do research, other professors, other faculty, other people affiliated with San Diego State. You will go to all this is in the syllabus. All this is in the syllabus. Go to this site, you create an account. During the course of the semester, there will be different research opportunities presented to you. You need to participate in enough of these to get one Sona credit. And you do need to specify that you want the Sona credit devoted to JMS 494. Okay. Yeah, ideally, you shouldn't be double dipping. If you do a research thing and you're in another JMS class that wants you to use Sona, you need to get Sona credit for that other class. Plus, you need to get one Sona credit for JMS 494. That's the way that is handled. Okay, that's it. Hopefully that's clear. Inshallah, that is clear that the policies now for JMS 494, the deadlines when things are due. Do take a look at the syllabus, do take a look at Canvas, get the course textbook if you haven't already, and we're off.